This is just going to be a basic tutorial on how to get started reverse engineering Wii and GameCube games. So the first things you're going to need are Ghidra GameCube loader, Dolphin emulator, and Dolphin memory engine. Once you have those four things, you're going to want to open up Dolphin, right click your game of choice, and go to the Properties tab and go to the File System tab. You're going to want to right click here, press Extract Entire Disk. Then you're going to want to find the DLL file, which is the executable for your game, and load that in Ghidra, and it'll look like this once it's analyzed the source. Then you'll boot into your game. I'm just going to load a save state here because I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the function that subtracts health when I take damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this gate, and you're going to want to, for health, I'm going to search for a 2-byte half word. Well, those are synonyms, but yeah, I'm going to look for the value that my health currently is. There's going to be a lot of results, so obviously you're going to need to take some damage and go back. And usually for everything where you know the value, this will be enough to narrow it down to a few values. Now it could be any one of these, but I'm going to add all of them and mess with them until I find the one that actually modifies the health. So it's not this one, it's this one. So it's the second one that actually determines what your health is in game. And I'm going to open the Breakpoints tab and the Code tab in the Dolphin debugger. I'm going to copy the address of this value and add a right breakpoint. Now I'm going to go back and take another hit of damage, and you see now I'm at this address. I'm going to copy the address of this function and go into Ghidra. Press G and paste it in, and you're here. This is the function. You can see in the assembly, it's the same as the assembly here. Now I've already reverse engineered this function, but when you see a pattern like this where it's taking in an integer and then it's casting it to some sort of pointer with an offset, you can pretty reliably determine that this is going to be a struct of some sort. So you're going to want to right click that, press auto create structure, and now it's a lot cleaner. And you know this field, since that's the address of your health, you're going to want to name that health, and this one is going to be player. And now it's subtracting some parameter from your health, and that could only be damage. So there, now you have a function that is easy to read and clean. Actually, I'm going to give it a name as well. I'm going to name it sub HP. Now you have a clean function, and you can do this with literally any function, any value. And if you need to find unknown values, I'll probably get into that in a later tutorial. This is just the basic idea of it. Goodbye.